Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel where we explore the world's most beautiful cities together. Today, I'm taking you through the magnificent streets of Florence, Italy, the birthplace of the Renaissance, and one of the most beautiful cities I've ever explored. After spending considerable time walking through its historic neighborhoods and experiencing the daily rhythm of this incredible city, I'm excited to share everything you need to know to plan your perfect trip to this artistic masterpiece. Best places to visit. Walking through Florence, you'll discover that this city is essentially an open-air museum filled with Renaissance masterpieces and architectural wonders. The historic center, compact and walkable, contains some of the world's most important art collections and monuments. The Uffizi Gallery should be your top priority. I've spent entire days here, and you'll see masterpieces by Botticelli, Michelangelo, and Leonardo da Vinci. The Birth of Venus and Primavera are absolutely breathtaking in person. Book tickets in advance, as lines can be several hours long without reservations. The Duomo complex dominates the city center with its magnificent dome designed by Brunelleschi. Climbing the 463 steps to the top is challenging but rewards you with spectacular views over Florence and the surrounding Tuscan hills. The cathedral interior is equally impressive, with its intricate marble floors and stunning frescoes. Ponte Vecchio, the famous medieval bridge lined with jewelry shops, offers one of the most iconic views in Florence. I love walking across it at sunset when the light reflects beautifully on the Arno River. The Accademia Gallery houses Michelangelo's original David sculpture. Seeing this masterpiece in person is truly overwhelming. The detail and scale are incredible. The museum also contains other important works by Michelangelo and Florentine artists. Palazzo Pitti, the former Medici residence, is massive and houses several museums. The Palatine Gallery contains works by Raphael and Titian, while the Boboli Gardens behind the palace offer peaceful walks with beautiful views of the city. Santa Croce Basilica contains frescoes by Giotto and tombs of Michelangelo and Galileo. The craftsmanship and historical significance make this a must-visit location. Hotels and accommodation. Florence offers accommodation options for every budget, and I've stayed in various areas during my multiple visits. The historic center provides the most convenient location, with many converted Renaissance palaces offering elegant rooms with period features. Expect to pay around 100–150 euros per night for mid-range accommodations in this prime area. The Oltrarno district, south of the Arno River, offers a more authentic local experience while still being within walking distance of major attractions. Accommodations here typically cost 80–120 euros per night and provide excellent value with charming traditional interiors. For budget-conscious travelers, areas slightly outside the historic center offer good options. Small, family-run establishments provide clean, comfortable rooms for around 50–80 euros per night, and you'll often receive valuable local recommendations from the owners. Near the train station, you'll find modern accommodations with contemporary amenities. These typically cost 70–110 euros per night and offer excellent transportation connections for day trips to other Tuscan cities. Luxury accommodations in converted palaces and villas range from 200–400 euros per night, offering exceptional service and historical atmosphere. These are worth considering for special occasions. I recommend staying within the historic center for first-time visitors, as you'll be able to walk to most attractions and truly immerse yourself in Florence's Renaissance atmosphere. Restaurants and Food Florence offers incredible Tuscan cuisine, and experiencing authentic flavors is essential to your visit. The city's food scene ranges from traditional trattorias to elegant dining establishments. Traditional Tuscan dishes dominate local menus. Bistecca alla Fiorentina, a thick T-bone steak, is the city's signature dish, typically costing 35–50 euros and meant for sharing. The quality is exceptional, and the preparation is simple to highlight the excellent beef. Pasta dishes are outstanding and reasonably priced. Pappardelle al cinghiale, wild boar pasta, costs around 12–16 euros, while classic cacio e pepe ranges from 8–12 euros. Portions are generous, and the pasta is always perfectly prepared. For lunch, try traditional panini from local markets. These cost 3–6 euros and make perfect meals while exploring the city. The Mercato Centrale offers excellent options with fresh ingredients and authentic flavors. Local specialties include ribollita, vegetable soup, and papa al pomodoro, tomato and bread soup, both reflecting the region's peasant cooking traditions. These cost 6 to 10 euros and are surprisingly satisfying. Florence's gelato is exceptional. Artisanal gelaterias serve genuine flavors for 2 to 4 euros per portion. I recommend trying seasonal fruits and traditional flavors like stracciatella and pistachio. For complete meals at mid-range establishments, expect to pay 20 to 35 euros per person, including appetizer, main course, and drink. Higher-end dining experiences range from 40–70 euros per person. Weather and climate Florence enjoys a Mediterranean climate with distinct seasons, and I've experienced the city in all weather conditions. Here's what you can expect throughout the year. Spring, April to June, is ideal for visiting Florence. Temperatures range from 15 to 25 degrees Celsius, perfect for walking through the city's many attractions and exploring outdoor markets. Pack layers, including a light jacket for evenings and comfortable walking shoes for cobblestone streets. Summer, July to September, can be very hot and humid, with temperatures reaching 35 degrees Celsius or higher. If you visit during this period, bring lightweight, breathable clothing, a hat, and strong sunscreen. Early morning and late afternoon are the best times for outdoor activities and museum visits. Autumn, October to November, offers pleasant weather with temperatures between 18 to 23 degrees Celsius. This is another excellent time to visit, with fewer crowds and comfortable conditions for walking tours and outdoor dining. Winter, December to March, is mild but can be rainy and occasionally cold, with temperatures around 8 to 15 degrees Celsius. You'll need a warm jacket and waterproof clothing. However, the city is less crowded, museums are easier to visit, and you'll have a more authentic local experience. July and August are the busiest months with the largest crowds, so book accommodations and restaurant reservations well in advance if visiting during summer. Autumn, October to November, offers pleasant weather with temperatures between 18 to 23 degrees Celsius. This is another excellent time to visit, with fewer crowds and comfortable conditions for walking tours and outdoor dining. Winter, December to March, is mild but can be rainy and occasionally cold, with temperatures around 8 to 15 degrees Celsius. You'll need a warm jacket and waterproof clothing. However, the city is less crowded, museums are easier to visit, and you'll have a more authentic local experience. July and August are the busiest months with the largest crowds, so book accommodations and restaurant reservations well in advance if visiting during summer. Transportation. Getting around Florence is straightforward, and I've used all available transportation methods during my visits. The historic center is compact and best explored on foot. Walking is the most practical way to explore Florence's historic center. Most major attractions are within a 15 to 20-minute walk of each other, and the city is designed for pedestrians. Wear comfortable shoes, as you'll be walking on stone streets and marble floors in museums. Public buses serve areas outside the historic center and connect to surrounding towns. A single ticket costs 1.50 euros and is valid for 90 minutes. Day passes cost 5 euros and provide unlimited travel within the city. Taxis are available but expensive for short distances within the center. A typical ride across the city costs 8–15 euros, while trips to the airport run 20–30 euros depending on traffic. The taxi stand at the train station is reliable and well organized. For day trips to Siena, Pisa, or other Tuscan cities, trains and buses are excellent options. Train tickets to Pisa cost around 8 to 12 euros one way, while buses to Siena cost 7 to 10 euros. Both offer beautiful views of the Tuscan countryside. Rental cars are useful for exploring the Tuscan countryside, but impractical within Florence due to traffic restrictions and limited parking. The ZTL, Limited Traffic Zone, covers most of the historic center. Safety. Florence is generally very safe for travelers, and I've walked through all areas of the city at different times without problems. However, following basic precautions will ensure a worry-free visit. Petty crime, particularly pickpocketing, can occur in crowded tourist areas and on public transportation. Keep your valuables secure, avoid displaying expensive items, and be aware of your surroundings, especially near the train station and at major attractions. The crowds around popular sites like the Duomo and Uffizi can be overwhelming, especially during peak season. Stay alert in these areas and keep your belongings secure. Street vendors selling fake designer goods operate near tourist attractions. These sales are illegal, and both buyers and sellers can face fines. Stick to legitimate shops and markets. Scams targeting travelers are rare but can occur. Always verify prices beforehand and ask for receipts. Legitimate businesses will provide proper documentation without hesitation. The emergency number throughout Italy is 112, and police are generally helpful to travelers. Tourist police stations are located near major attractions and can assist with various issues. Ideal duration. Based on my experiences exploring Florence thoroughly, I recommend different durations depending on your interests and travel style. For a basic visit covering the main attractions, 3 days is the minimum. This allows you to visit the Uffizi, Accademia, and Duomo, explore the historic center, and experience local cuisine without feeling rushed. 4 to 5 days is ideal for most travelers. This gives you time to explore the city at a comfortable pace, visit additional museums, enjoy the local markets, and take a day trip to nearby Tuscan towns like Siena or Pisa. 7 days allows you to fully immerse yourself in Florence and take multiple day trips throughout Tuscany. You'll have time to revisit favorite museums, explore different neighborhoods, and really appreciate the city's artistic heritage. If you're using Florence as a base for exploring all of Tuscany, plan for at least 10 days. This gives you adequate time for multiple day trips to wine regions, hill towns, and coastal areas while still thoroughly experiencing the city itself. Additional useful information. After spending extensive time in Florence, here are some practical tips that will significantly enhance your visit. Book museum tickets in advance, especially for the Uffizi and Accademia. Online reservations cost a small fee but save hours of waiting in line. The Forenza card provides access to many museums and can be cost-effective for intensive sightseeing. Many churches have dress codes requiring covered shoulders and knees. Carry a light scarf or shawl to ensure entry to religious sites. Florence's shopping is exceptional, particularly for leather goods, jewelry, and artisanal crafts. The San Lorenzo market offers good quality items at reasonable prices, while the Oltrarno district contains numerous artisan workshops. Restaurant reservations are essential, especially for dinner. Many popular places book up quickly, particularly during peak season. Don't be surprised if restaurants close between lunch and dinner service. The city can be quite crowded, especially around major attractions. Visit popular sites early morning or late afternoon to avoid the largest crowds and enjoy better photography opportunities. ATMs are plentiful throughout the historic center, and credit cards are widely accepted in hotels and restaurants. However, many smaller establishments prefer cash. Florence's tap water is safe to drink and tastes good. Bring a refillable water bottle to save money and stay hydrated while walking through the city. The city can be quite crowded, especially around major attractions. Visit popular sites early morning or late afternoon to avoid the largest crowds and enjoy better photography opportunities. ATMs are plentiful throughout the historic center, and credit cards are widely accepted in hotels and restaurants. However, many smaller establishments prefer cash. Florence's tap water is safe to drink and tastes good. Bring a refillable water bottle to save money and stay hydrated while walking through the city.